Alright, I think we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, Lumberjack here, and once again, it is Alpha Centauri, Alien Crossfire Edition. Alright, so when we last got together, if you will, we did the cloning vets. That's where we left off. We left off on the cloning vets. So we're gonna go from there. Alright, could you... Sorry. It's just taking a little bit for it to load up on the second screen. Oh, okay, there we go. We're up on the second screen. Alright, so... No, this is not what I wanted. Alright, so we're going for a Discover Advance. Because, again, let me reiterate, Explorers green, Discover white, Build yellow or gold, and Conquer is red. And looking at that one, we got more Conquer than we do the others, but I'm not sure if it's right to say it, if it's accurate to say it, but it kind of feels like there's more Conquer advances than any other type. But let's get into this. Cancel. What would they have to protest? Oh yeah, lack of a children's creche, mate.
As I stepped onto the mag tube, a thought struck me. Can there be friction where there is no substance? And can substance be tricked into hiding from itself? Dr. Gail Nambala, Morgan Industries researcher.
Yeah, frictionless surfaces, that leads to quantum power.
Production complete.
Alright, so... Really, Zarkov, you have 2 votes. Why bother?
Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
Again, I'm getting rid of this stuff because of Unicap. If I really wanted to, I could. But nah. Again, all the other factions are out of the game, except for the university, so... No, doesn't matter. Oh, and here's the quantum chamber.
Heaven lasts long, and earth abides. What is the secret of their durability? Is it because they do not live for themselves, that they endure so long? Lao Tzu, Data Links.
That gave us the quantum chamber.
Production complete.
Oh.
Men in their arrogance claim to understand the nature of creation and devise elaborate theories to describe its behavior. But only they discover in the end that God was quite a bit more clever than they thought. Sister Miriam Godwinson, we must dissent.
No, I just remembered one of the titles for the in-game thing when she said we must ascend, but I'll show you when we get to the end screen. Okay, so there's your quantum converter. Well, more importantly, it's a quantum laser.
Production complete. Production complete.
Humans, there is no space inside rocket. Progenitor. Space exists around all things with mass. Space. Here. Inside rocket. There. Secret. Bring here to there. Cantabella mini. Secret. Space.
Production complete.
Yeah, you need to stop making
Production complete.
Without sensibility, no object would be given to us. Without understanding, no object would be thought. Thoughts without content are empty. Intuitions without concepts are blind. Immanuel Kant, Critique of Pure Reason. Data links.
I swear, sometimes they're watching me. Boson Pete, Shift Foreman, Metagenics Biomachinery Division.
And that is the only tech in the game where you have two quotes. That's it. But this is a big one. This is a very big one. No, for several reasons. Number one, Nisus Mining Station. That is +1 minerals for every base. Orbital Defense Pod is kind of like missiles and planet buster defense. But the real big one is the self-aware colony. Because, there you go. Yeah. Halves your maintenance cost. Of course, this was added in with Alien Crossfire. That's a protein morale booster, but it also leads to two other big techs. Matter Editation, which gives you the nano replicator and clinical immortality, but also Singularity Mechanics, which gives you the Singularity Engine, which is the most powerful reactor in the game. So, but yeah, this is a big one.
Production
The klaxon began to wail, but we felt the reassuring tingle of the tachyon field crackling to life around us, encasing the entire base in its impenetrable glow. Spartan Keller, the fall of Sparta.
Yes. And attacking on field doubles your base defense, because you have regular base defense, then perimeter defense, and then tachyon field on top of that.
Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
And there we go.
Yes, we've all heard the philosophers babble about oneness being beautiful and holy. But let me tell you that this kind of oneness certainly isn't pretty, and if you're not careful, it will scare the bejesus out of you. Anonymous lab technician, Morgan Link 3D Vision live interview.
Yeah! Well, that gives you the Singularity engine, but it also leads to controlled singularity, though. Yeah. Which the Singularity Laser is the most powerful weapon in the base game, Alpha Centauri. It's the second most powerful weapon in Alien Crossfire. Dream Twister.
Production complete.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Assassin's Readout, final transmission. Yeah, that was a Dream Twister, by the way, in case you haven't realized. And I would like to point out once again that all of these project movies, everything was made specifically for this game by the developers. None of these project movies is anything that could have come out of the quote-unquote public domain, if you will. But yeah, now our PSI attack is going to be
At last, it is time for the transition
stronger.
from mega corporation to planetary government, from entrepreneur to emperor. It is then that the true genius of our strategy shall become apparent. For energy is the lifeblood of this society, and when the chips are down, he who controls the energy supply controls planet. In former times, the energy monopoly was called the power company. We intend to give this name an entirely new meaning. CEO Wabudu K. Morgan, the Centauri monopoly.
Okay, I didn't think any of my bases were working on quantum converter, but there you go.
Production complete.
Yeah, do it. Alright, let me see. Where is Miner's Freehold? Okay, so it's gonna have to be somewhere in here. One major complaint I have with how the AI does its base building is it consistently puts bases way too close to each other. That's why you'll see in the other Civ games and in Civilization Beyond Earth, which is the spiritual successor to this, that there is a minimum city distance of 3 tiles. That's the minimum distance. It might be 4 tiles because they've updated the games updated the games, but I do recall that the base city distance had to be when version 1.0 was released was a minimum of 3 tiles away.
Project initiated.
Let me see F5. Is anybody working on? I remember seeing that UN Commerce Committee could work on that. You're gonna, oh, okay. Actually, you know what, that's fine, because if I discover another tech with this project, I can just switch UN Commerce Committee from Software Colony to whatever that project is, and it won't, okay, that is fine. And by the way, I know what you folks are going to say about that I was going on distance, but you see, here, this base is here. There's 1, 2, 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3 tiles. See? I always try to make sure that my bases are at least 3 tiles away from each other. Yeah. See? 1, 2, 3. Although I tend to like spread my bases out and a bit more than that, though. I tend to like try to get them as far apart as possible, because so they're not overlapping when it comes to the resources. Do I want to do it at a different city? Yeah, actually, Skeleton Coast would be better. Not the wreck. Where is it? Yeah. I'm just gonna have them start churning out that. Somebody right. You. Boosh. No, that's the wrong one. I want that one. That one right there. Okay. Yeah. You build one of those. Yeah, let's build one of those just so we can hear the thing, because I doubt any uses have done that.
Request confirmation.
Okay.
Request confirmation.
Ah, dang it. Hold on. I need to do something different here. Here, put that there. Okay. There we go. See, the problem is I clicked on the hurry button instead, and then change. What happens is the hurry screen doesn't go away until after you do whatever you were doing with the change things. So that's why those two screens were up at the same time. And again, this game was made, this expansion pack was developed 20 years ago. Okay? Let's just say programming has advanced significantly since then, and we'll leave it at that. Alright, we should be fine for now. Okay. We are getting pretty close to endgame, to be honest with you.
Production complete. Production.
This unusual specimen is not so much a classic particle as a connector, a kind of string attaching two particles. As distance increases, the connective power becomes attenuated, but if it is cut, the power vanishes forever. Academician Proctor Zahar, for I have tasted the fruit.
And what he describes right there, that is the basic premise of quantum entanglement. So, but this is what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that there was a tech and a project that would allow me to drop anywhere on the planet. Well, there you go. Graviton Theory. Units with with drop pods may make orbital insertions. Basically what that means is that you can drop anywhere on the planet. I know it, again, yeah, it's a 20-year-old game. The wording is rather vague, but
Production complete.
boosh. Oh, don't mind them. They're gonna be starving.
Iron, white hot iron, cold black iron, an iron taste, an iron smell, a babble of iron sounds. Charles Dickens, Bleak House, Database.
And there you go, Nisa's mining station. Every single one of my bases just got +1 to their minerals output.
Production complete. Production complete.
What goes up? Better doggone well stay up. Morgan Gravitonics, company slogan.
Yeah. There's like really no purpose. There's a few texts in this game that you notice like have like absolutely no function whatsoever outside of maybe just you know, if the graviton gun was in the game, you wouldn't even need to apply gravitonics. You know, it's just like some of these texts are kind of like they're only in here for one specific purpose, and that is either for a unit or a base advance, and they serve no other function than that. And this is one of them.
Production complete. Missiles shortfall. Production complete.
Okay, I was afraid of this. We have Will to Power, we have Sentience Econometrics, we have the text for Eudaimonia, but I was afraid the game was going to do this. What the game is doing now is it's going up as far, once again, it's doing that, going up to the top of the roller coaster, and then it's going to go back down to the valley, and go, so, yeah.
Some would ask, how could a perfect God create a universe filled with so much that is evil? They have missed a greater conundrum. Why would a perfect God create a universe at all?
I mean, like, really? Why?
To Miriam Godwinson, but for the grace of God.
Counts as a quantum converter at every base and reduces the ecological mineral. Affects the mineral production. And that's usually why I don't build quantum converters, because I build a singularity inductor and we're good, and there we go. Manifold harmonics.
Manifold harmonic fields. Within, the true nature of the universe becomes apparent. Layers within layers. Worlds within worlds. Inside, the heart of everything opens, and everything opens to it. Caretaker, Eudaimonia, resonance, power,
Yep. This is the one that really makes Xenofungus squares just like hugely important.
Production complete.
Missile attack on Zeta 5. Humans activate. First defense successful. Afterwards, danger posed by innovation suddenly clear. Usurper Eudaimonia. Human nature.
Yep.
Production complete.
Now that we've got that, let's go here. I'm going to change you over to Singularity Inductor, and we are good.
Indigenous life form.
Okay.
Done that before.
To understand a thing is to know the manner by which it might be destroyed. A fundamental understanding of the basic building blocks of the universe is essential then to the total destruction of everything. Forman Meier. One tool, one thought.
And this is the most. If you have Alien Crossfire, the string disruptor. I can't talk. The string disruptor is the most powerful weapon in the game.
Production complete.
Universal Translator.
And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
Oh.
Project complete.
Okay. And here goes.
The happy life
Finally.
is thought to be one of excellence. Now, an excellent life requires exertion and does not consist in amusement. If eudaimonia, or happiness, is activity in accordance with excellence, it is reasonable that it should be in accordance with the highest excellence, and this will be that of the best thing in us. Aristotle, Nicomachean Ethics, Data Links.
Yeah, this is what I've been trying to get. This is the tech I've been wanting. Because not only for telepathic matrix, but also for this, and at least the temporal mechanics, which gives you the stasis generator. But yeah, this right here is the big prize. Yeah. So what did we discover? Like 1,000 texts before we got to this one?
Optical computers, genetic catalogs, nano repair modules, forget all of that. It's when you see a megaton of steel suspended over your head by a thread the thickness of a human hair that you really find God in technology. Anonymous Metagenics dock worker, Morgan Link 3D Vision live interview.
Yeah, the pulse armor. But for this one, this would have been, had we not gotten the other tech earlier, this would have been the other one, see? Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one. But at least a matter of editation, so yeah. Okay.
The manipulation talked about having the view from 30,000 feet. The only problem with having the view from 30,000 feet is that at that height, everyone looks like ants. Foreman Meier, Jean Jack, and the Beanstalk.
Isn't that wrong?
Production complete. Production complete.
Alright, we're gonna get 3 texts in this turn because of...
Retry failed was the phrase some worm dog scrolled next to the door of the Edit Universe project room. And when the new data spinners started working, fabricating their worlds on the huge organic comp systems, we remind them, if you see this message, always choose retry. Fatal Run, Wakener, Morgan Polysol.
Yep. So we got Whoa! Sorry. Oh. I moved my foot over a little bit and all of a sudden, wham! I swear, one of these days I'm going to have to save up for a capture card. And for the record, I know OBS and XSplit exist. I have never been able to figure out how to get those running. I've looked at guides, I've looked at tutorials, I'm sorry, but I am a genius in a lot of things, but when it comes to certain things like trying to get OBS and XSplit running, to quote Forrest Gump, I'm not a smart man. Okay, hold up. I need to move this over a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah.
Production complete.
Alright, we need to get working on clinical and work. Hey, I'm over here! I'll go willingly! And if you're wondering what that noise was, it was an ambulance going by.
Project initiated. Production complete. Production
The
complete.
first living thing to go through the device was a small white rat. I still have him, in fact. As you can see, the damage was not so great as they say. Academician Proker Zahara. See how they run.
Now, the blink displacer and leaning temporal mechanics is nice, but the two big ones for this tech is the PSI gate, which allows you to teleport units between other bases as long as they have a PSI gate. But it's this, the bulk vendor transmitter. This is huge. Especially if you enable the cheat mode and you put it in one of your bases at the beginning of the game. I mean, I've done that sometimes and literally doubled the minerals output of a base. Of course, the minerals output of the base before it was only 2 minerals and then you double it to 4, but still you're doubling it. What? Don't give me that look.
Production complete.
Okay, you're gonna build that. Okay, fine, cool. See? That's what units look like with the Singularity Inductor on them. Uh-huh. What's the minerals output of this base? I'll be looking at 30 turns for anything. Okay, then never mind. What about you? Nah. I don't mind the double-digit turns. I just would like them to be... I'm looking more in the 10 to 15 range when I'm looking at some of these. Okay. You can work on bulk emitter transmitter. There we go. Alright, we're not going to have two cities working on the same project, so you do that one.
Project initiated. Resource shortfall.
God, from the Mount of Sinai, whose great top shall tremble, he descending will himself, in thunder, lightning, and loud trumpets sound, ordain them laws. John Milton, Paradise Lost, Data Links.
Production.
I sit in my cubicle, here on the mother world. When I die, they will put my body in a box and dispose of it in the cold ground. And in all the million ages to come, I will never breathe, or laugh, or twitch again. So won't you run and play with me here among the teeming mass of humanity? The universe has spared us this moment. Anonymous. Data links.
So there you go. We have built a habitation down. And that allows you to go above either 14 or 15 in population? I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head.
Maximum
Time
population
travel,
reached.
in the classic sense, has no place in rational theory. But temporal distortion does exist on the quantum level, and more importantly, it can be controlled. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, for I have tasted the fruit.
Boom. Yeah. Stasis generator is the most powerful armor in the game.
Production complete.
Hold on, let me go back.
Maximum population reached. Production
And when
complete.
he has brought forth and reared this perfect virtue, he shall be called the friend of God. And if ever it is given to man to put on immortality, it shall be given to him. Plato, The Symposium, Data Links.
Yep. Threshold to Transcendence. So there's maybe 3 or 4 more texts left. Here's how I will know if we've discovered everything. If our next discovery is Transcendent Thought, then we've gotten all the texts in the game. Because Transcendent Thought is the equivalent of future tech in the Civilization games, where you have gone completely up the tech tree. There's no more text to discover, so you're just producing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, basically just for increasing your score.
Production complete.
So, we'll see.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drank your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky, Conversations with Planet, Epilogue.
Okay, we've discovered every tech in the game then. Because what's going to happen now is I'm still going to be generating research, but now Transcendent Thought is just going to be repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating, and every time its number is going to increase by 1. So next it'll be 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and so on. So yeah, we've discovered everything there is in the game as far as the research is concerned.
We must descend. We must descend. Will we next create false gods to rule over us? How proud we have become, and how blind. Sister Miriam Godwinson, we must descend.
Yeah, but that is huge because of having my facilities costs halved. That is big.
By creating a planetary network, mankind on planet Mal has the ability to share information at light speed. But by creating a single such network, each faction has brought themselves closer to discovery as well. At the speed of light, we will catch your information, tag it like an animal in the wild, and release it unharmed, if such should serve our purposes. Data Tech Cinder Rose, the Alpha Codex.
Production complete.
Oh. There you go. That heck terminus done.
Production complete.
Just taking a quick look through here. Alright, cool. And we're working on the final text. Let's say okay. Oh yeah, why are these bases so set on building string penetrators?
Production complete. Maximum population reached.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drunk your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky, Conversations with Planet, Epilogue.
Okay, so like I said, it's a repeating text. So henceforth, we will skip.
Production complete. Production complete. Production complete. Drone rides. Production complete.
Look at any photograph or look
Okay.
it up. If you could duplicate exactly the first tiny dot of color, and then the next, and the next, you would end with a perfect copy of the whole, indistinguishable from the original in every way, including the so-called moral value of the art itself. Nothing can transcend its smallest element. CEO Marbuda K. Morgan, The Ethics of Greed.
Yeah, we know you're a greedy SOB because you're a corporate guy and blah, 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 blah.
Production complete. Production complete.
Hold up. I want to...
Indigenous life form. Production complete. Drone ride. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us. Eternity lies ahead of us.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Minerals collapse is not good.
Maximum population reached. Drone rides. Maximum population reached.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
No, the deep I don't mind that much because I can just set it to explore.
Drone rides.
Singularity inductor.
What actually transpires beneath the veil of an event horizon? Decent people shouldn't think too much about that. Academician Proper Zahar, for I have tasted the fruit.
And remember, it's not just any fruit, it's the fruit.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead.
I don't care about that.
Production complete.
And the Lord God said,
Clinical
"Behold,
immortality, I
man
think.
has become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat and live forever, we must send him forth. Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden, to till the ground from whence he was taken." The Conclave Bible. Data links.
Production complete. Golden Age begun.
Eternity lies ahead.
Have you ever wondered why clouds behave in such familiar ways when each specimen is so unique? Or why the energy exchange market is so unpredictable? In the coming age, we must develop and apply non-linear mathematical models to real-world phenomena. We shall seek and find the hidden fractal keys which can unravel the chaos around us. Academician Proper Zahar, University Commencement.
There you go.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead.
See what I mean by it's just repeating and repeating? We're already up to Transcendent Thought 10. Okay. Oops, got a little clicky on the button. Okay.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Wow. I can't believe we're getting that much of a... Wow, tech per turn is 35.17. So yeah. Okay, I see why we're getting 2 techs a turn then. On some turns. Because we get the 1 tech. We get the tech. Yeah, because it's giving us the double. We're accumulating enough on 2. Okay. Alright, whatever. Alright, now I think we might have a few too many.
Eternity lies.
Nah.
Combat report. Production complete. Maximum population reached.
Eternity lies ahead.
Okay, voice planet.
Imagine the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, blasted into the planet mind's fragile neural network with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation. That is our last-ditch attempt to rid humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakened alien god.
That one, and as you notice, they basically did a montage of all the movies, except for one's an Alien Crossfire, because that's Voice of Planet was part of the end game of Alpha Centauri, or is part of the end game of Alpha Centauri, if you'll excuse me.
Production complete.
I swear, my best taste for minerals keeps changing all the time.
Project initiated.
So now I can pretty much dial in when this game's gonna end. And I say that because I can hurry production of the Ascent to Transcendence if I wanted to. But I think I'm gonna want all those other things built first. So let's see. I'll take those things to build. Okay. Why do I don't. Two bases cannot work on the same thing. As far as wonders are concerned. Alright. Prevent planet blight first, then do whatever you want afterwards.
Eternity lies ahead.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead.
Wow. Oh my god.
Production complete.
Space elevator.
In one moment, earth, in the next, heaven. Academician Proctor Zaharov, for I have tasted the fruit.
There we go.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead. Eternity lies ahead.
Jesus, look at that. Transcendent Thought 19. Yep, that can happen.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity.
Go through, my children. The time of miracles is upon us. Let us cast off sin and walk together to the garden of the Lord. With God's mercy, we shall meet again on the other side. Sister Miriam Godwinson's Last Testament.
Production complete.
Let the Gaians preach their silly religion, but one way or the other I shall see this compound burned, seared, and sterilized until every hiding place is found, and until every last mine worm egg, every last slimy one has been cooked to a smoking husk. That species shall be exterminated. I tell you, exterminated. Academician Proctor Zaharov, Lab 3 Aftermath.
Bulk matter transmitter. What if the immortal soul in such transactions?
And what of the immortal soul in such transactions? Can this machine transmit and reattach it as well? Or is it lost forever? leaving a soulless body to wander the world in despair. Sister Miriam Godwinson, we must dissent.
Production complete.
There you go, the bulk matter transmitter. Plus 2 minerals at every base.
Production complete.
Oh. Okay, now, what do we still have left? Yeah, I know you, but what about... Okay. That's building is very strong. I can do this all day.
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity. Eternity.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna hit the turn complete button from now on. I'm over here!
Production complete. Production complete.
Eternity.
Telepathic matrix.
From the delicate strands, between minds we weave our mesh. A blanket to warm the soul. Lady Deirdre Sky, the collective poems.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lies ahead of us.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
Maximum population reached.
Eternity.
I forgot to do my Democratic Green Power Eudaimonia. There we go. I totally forgot about my engineering. There we go. Okay, and since... Let me see. How does that improve things now? 6 turns? Okay.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us. And we have.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us. And we have. Eternity lies ahead of us. And we have.
Wow. I'm up to Transcendence Thought 28.
Production complete.
Eternity lies. Eternity lies. Eternity lies ahead of us.
Alright. Almost to 41, 41, 41. No, 4 turns, okay. I might speed it up a little, but not...
The medical commonplace that the tissues of a human body replace themselves regularly, essentially creating an entirely new body every 7 years. From whence then come cancer and the slow degeneration of age. They exist as faults in the patterns of intelligence within the genes themselves. By reprogramming these smallest parts, the whole becomes well. Academician Proper Zaharov, Nonlinear Genetics.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Dude, you have 6 votes. I have over 12,000. Why bother? Yeah, because I just voted for myself 12,000 times.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drunk? Eternity lies ahead.
Okay, and just so we get on here,
Request confirmation. Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead. Eternity.
wow, we got up to Transcendent Thought 40? 3940. I usually don't get that high on Transcendent Thought.
No longer mere earth beings and planet beings are we, but bright children of the stars. And together we shall dance in and out of 10 billion years, celebrating the gift of consciousness until the stars themselves grow cold and weary and our thoughts turn again to the beginning.
I always thought that was a weird image.
It lies ahead of us.
And there you have it, folks. Game over. We have gotten a Transcendence victory. So there you go. Epilogue from Book of Planet. And I will leave this up here for a little bit so that you can all read it while I get up and I stretch my legs a little bit because I've been sitting in that chair for a while. Whew. But there you have it, folks. Game over, man. Game over. And hopefully you've all had enough time to read it. So, whoosh.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drunk your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky, Conversations with Planet, Epilogue.
Yeah, I normally don't get this high. Up to Transcendence 40. So there you go.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drunk your fill?
Wow, Transcendence 41. And here you go. The credits screen. Oh, that's it? There's no rolling credits, no nothing? Okay. Alpha Centauri score. That's actually not bad. I typically don't get that high. Almost to 5,000. Wow. Okay. But I think you're only real capable of getting to the top tier if you're playing on a higher difficulty setting. But when she said, okay, let me show you the diff ones. Okay, there's that. Okay. This is what I was thinking of. We must consent. Surefire, pick up a line. Yeah, these are all takeoffs on... Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are all takeoffs on, you know... Yeah, wow, that's dark. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And there's other ones here, but, you know, based on what difficulty setting we were playing on, we weren't going to see them. Guess that's mere fact of the matter. But I'm sure if you really wanted to look up that stuff, you could find it on Google, I'm sure. So, we have completed the game, as Brother Lau. Now, could I get into the game again as another faction? I could. But, I mean, the different factions only really changed the game, like, by a percentage point. I mean, it's basically the same experience. The only real variable is what faction you're playing. I mean, from what you've seen here, I've pretty much shown you 99% of the game. The other 1% would be playthroughs as the other various factions. So, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Here's our replay. Yep. I mean, I didn't have all the planet. I have most of it, though. Yeah, there's still that section down there at the bottom, you know. Oh, well. Nope. We're done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done here. I've been the Lumberjack. Try to behave yourselves. I'll see you next time. And yes, we have completed a series. Okay. I was letting that sink in. that I actually have completed a series. For once in a very long time, I have completed a video series. So, I don't know what the next one's going to be, but stay tuned for further videos. And, peace.